Hello teachers, my name is Teacher Stephanie from Teaching Stephanie on Instagram, and today I am here to give you some tips to pass your mock class with levels 2 and 3. Alright, so you have gotten past the interview and you are on to getting certified. The awesome thing about certifications is that you get unlimited attempts to get certified. So you get to try and fail and learn and try again and eventually get passed through. You get unlimited attempts. It's a good way for you to get trained on the techniques that they want and also to get familiar with the technology, with the platform they're using, with the lesson format. It is an awesome opportunity, so don't be scared about this. Just consider it part of your education in VIPKID. Okay, in this lesson, we're going to be talking about getting certified for levels 2 and 3. When you take certifications, you will have two options. You can get certified in levels 2 and 3, or you can get certified in levels 4 and 5. You can do both of these options, so 2, 3, 4, and 5, or you can do one or the other. You can always get certified later after you've signed your contract, or you can get certified before and not have to worry about it. There's no one right answer here. Let's talk about the logistics of the mock class. You will have your classroom set up. You will enter into the platform, the actual classroom that they call it, and you will teach in front of a mock class mentor. When you go and certify, you're still not teaching in front of a child. No, when you go and certify, you will be teaching in front of a mock class mentor. This is a current teacher with VIPKID who will be mentoring and coaching you through the process. They are just going to be marking, okay, these are the things you can do better at, and they discuss with you those things at the end of your lesson. And then they submit it off to VIPKID headquarters, and then it comes back to you on whether or not you passed or failed your mock class. Okay, to start out, what I would suggest is that when you are given the material for levels 2 and 3, that you print out those slides and you also review the student's prior knowledge. Both of these things are going to give you a good idea of how to teach and what you're going to need to teach. Take notes on what you're going to do, your TPR, the questions you're going to ask. Kind of make your script for each slide in the lesson so that you know exactly what you are going to do when you are teaching this lesson with your mock class mentor. The student's prior knowledge will tell you how you need to teach, what they already know, what they do not know, and that will give you a good idea of the level that they are at. In the lesson materials, you're going to see all of the slides that you're going to need to teach in 10 minutes. Now, they give you two lessons, lesson A and lesson B. You will need to study and prepare for both, but you only need to teach one. The mock class mentor can choose which one you're going to teach. A lot of times they ask you, which one would you like to teach today? Okay, so here are some generic tips that you can use in either of these lessons to better prepare yourself to pass. Okay, the very top priority in your teaching is meeting the objective. Make sure that you meet the objective on each and every slide. If the objective in the slide is for them to learn the word sad, make sure you are repeating and saying and having them repeat the word sad lots and lots of times in different ways so that they meet that objective. Use the objectives at the top or the bottom of the slide to direct your teaching. Make sure you practice pacing and timing. A general rule of thumb in VIPKID is that it's 1 minute per slide. It's a 25-minute lesson. You get 25 slides per lesson, slowly speaking, slowly going through and making sure you're meeting the objective. Be sure to practice using the interactive functions in the classroom platform. Okay, and then be sure to come up with some sort of reward system for the student. They provide you with one, but you can always have one of your own.
You get a blue star! Yes! Let's see Dino a strawberry! You earned a tooth! Good job! Let's fly the airplane! Yes! Good job!
Okay, another tip that I want for you is to have some water that you drink a little bit beforehand, and then have some after the lesson. Calm yourself down. Get hydrated. Okay, practice using TPR with everything you say and do. TPR, you will learn, is total physical response. This means you are going to be using your body with everything you say. It is going to convey meaning. It is going to help them understand what you are doing. So for example, look. What is your name? Goodbye. Try to use TPR in all of your teaching. Get those hands up, make sure they're moving. Make sure that you have 70% output for the student and 30% output for the teacher. We want the students talking most of the time. They want their students to be talking in complete sentences. This is a common TPR that I use with my students to remind them, make it a full sentence. And to get full points on your mock class, be sure to use 5 different props, both 2D and 3D. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money on getting props. Go to a child that you know that loves you and ask, can I borrow some of your toys? Can I borrow a picture book? You can also use a whiteboard. You can draw anything on this. Go get a ball. That's easy. Use one of your nephew's stuffies. Do you have some play food lying around, or even real food? Wouldn't that be great to have a real apple? Look throughout your house. You have more than you realize. And if all else fails, look up some clip art, put it on your phone, print it out. Have at least 5 props. Okay, let's talk about the expectations from your teaching mentor. They are going to expect that you have both lessons prepared. The other expectation is the time. It is 10 minutes of teaching. They won't let you go over very much on that. In fact, you will be marked down if you go over 10 minutes. Make sure you are on time. Use lots of TPR. TPR. You don't need to know sign language. Just make sure you're using lots of motions to convey the meaning, okay? Correct pacing. Again, 1 minute per slide is a great way to do it, but if you feel like it's dragging, the student's doing really well, then you might need to go a little bit faster. Have some extensions in your head of what you can do if the lesson's going too fast. A big thing here is lots of smiles, lots of praise, big energy. The students are in this level are young. They need a little bit more of an energy-driven class. Speak slowly and clearly. This is something that you need to really practice when you are teaching these mock classes so that you can get the full points. Okay, and the last thing that your mentor will expect out of you is that you make positive corrections when they make mistakes. So you might ask, how are you? And they will say, fine. Remember, complete sentences. Good! I am fine. Yes! Do you see how I still gave them praise? Because they spoke. That was good. Then I corrected. I am fine. Full sentences. Okay, let's talk about the VIPKID lesson format. It is the IPAED. You're going to introduce, practice, apply, extend, and demonstrate in these lessons. In the lessons given for the mock class, there is no demonstration. Don't worry about that. Okay, introduce. I do. The teacher is going to be doing this. We're going to model what you want the student to do. Ball. 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 I see a ball. I see a ball. I do. P, practice. We do. I'm not just going to say, okay, you heard me, now you go do it. No, we're gonna practice together. We're gonna do a... I love using puppets to demonstrate conversation so that they can see there are 2 people talking. It's not just a monologue, it's a dialogue. Dino, what do you see? I see a ball. Yes, very good. What do you see? And then they say, I see a ball. Do you see how I helped practice with the puppet, and then I had them practice with me. It is on to A, apply. You do. Okay, on this part, you are going to use very limited words. You want the student output to be the most here. You want to get to that 70% student output, so they are going to be speaking the most. If they need some help, use very simple language and just a little bit of prompting. Don't give them everything. The goal is for the student to say the complete sentence. Landon, what do you see? Ball. Yes! I see a ball. I see a ball. Yes! Great job! You get a star! Okay, now we're on to E, extend, making connections. This is where you're going to get to know the student. You're going to start building relationships. This is important not only to help them learn, to help them gain confidence and feel safe talking and speaking and learning with you, but also on your business side. You will want to start gaining regulars, and that comes with building that connection. Go beyond the objective and learn more with these students. How many balls do you see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. What color is the star? What is your favorite color? Draw a ball. Go! Finding similarities and things in common is a great way to connect with the students. They will remember, that's the teacher that plays soccer like I do. I like her. I'm going to book her again. Okay, teachers, that is the end of my tips for teaching levels 2 and 3 in your mock class. I wish you the best of luck, and if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email at teachingstephanieo@gmail.com. I would be happy to help coach you through the application process. If you have not already started applying, I would love it if you use my code so that I can be your coach from start to finish on the whole application process. Feel free to check out my other videos on the application process. Your homework for today is to make sure you print off both the lesson materials and the student's prior knowledge. I want you to go through, think about each slide, and think about one, meeting the objectives, and then add in the other elements of effective teaching. TPR, props, rewards, add in those things, make sure your energy level is up, and then go ahead and rock that mock class. You're going to be great. And remember, even if you don't pass, you get unlimited attempts. As my hero, Mr. Rogers, says, let's make the most of this beautiful day. Good luck out there. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, teachers. I am Teacher Stephanie, and I am here. Hello, teachers. I am Teacher Stephanie, and release.